Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're still watching your favorite breakfast show. It is today on STV, and that was an amazing interview with Kate Henshaw and Shafi Bello. So make sure you go this weekend and watch the stage play. I'm sure we'll be there, right?
Yeah,
we'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
need to slide in those DMs first, though. I need to slide in those DMs.
Please be careful while you're sliding in. Anyways, we're moving on, and we have another guest. Excuse him, who is a transformational speaker, a social reformer, and a life coach. And she's none other than
Royal Queen Ijoma Rex. Only you.
Welcome
Royal
today
Queen
on
Ijoma
STV.
Rex.
Please, can you explain the length of your name?
Okay, I was formerly Maureen Ijoma Amari,
Okay.
but I got married.
Okay.
And the name changed, Royal Queen Ijoma Rex.
Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, and you just love bearing it all. You don't want to just split it by adventure.
It sounds amazing, don't
it? Sounds amazing. Of course, I mean, why should you?
Okay, so now you've got this book here, which is Wisdom Undiluted for Youth. Now, this is something that's very important, especially in these times. When it comes down to passing down knowledge, there's a bit of a break in our society where knowledge is gotten from the internet, and you know, passing down of things only goes through, you know, religious groups and motivational speakers.
Yeah.
Now, are you filling that gap to be, you know, a voice of reason for change for the youth?
Exactly. I have been into this for years now. I started this up 2013. Okay, so basically I noticed that parents are not always there for their children. The economic situation, 6 a.m. they're out, 9 p.m. they're home. So so many things going on. We are not aliens here. We know what's going on. So I came up with this. You know what is said about purpose, passion. You have to find something, find a need and fill the gap. So this is a need, and it's a huge need. So I go to schools, I go to secondary schools free of charge, you know, to speak to them, to enlighten them, to motivate them, and to tell them all they need to know. And most of the times I do have counseling session. I notice that they don't talk to their parents. They don't talk. It's just like one of the girls, one girl like that, she walked up to me, she said, I told my mom I feel like committing suicide. She said, are you stupid? She started screaming. And so I just feel like I'm filling the gap by God's grace, and they are opening up to me all the time. So I go to schools, I go to churches, because churches also, if you notice, they don't actually delve into some of the societal pressures and pressing issues, you know, most of the time, like being social media wise and other issues.
Okay.
So
that's actually really good. I mean, yeah, you actually spoke a lot, because the truth, I think what I noticed is even some parents, they actually became parents without preparing to become parents.
Yes.
Do you understand? And they are probably not even done addressing their own emotional issues, how much more attending to these issues of life. So let's talk about the book, right? So in your book you have, I noticed I saw you break down social media, right? And can you tell us a little bit about that? You think social media is something that should be done away with? Or what do you feel? I know it has done a lot of harm. So what's your idea about the whole social media thing?
social media technology has come to stay.
True.
But the problem is, if when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable.
True.
So social media has come to stay, and it's of great benefits, great benefits. I can't begin to mention the benefit, though it has caused a lot of harm. That's when you don't balance it. When you don't balance it, I know a lot of young people, they spend so many hours on social media. Like they have 3 to 4 social media accounts, and they spend like close to 8 hours on those handles. So I believe that social media should be addressed, you know, and these young ones, the young adults, should be taught how to handle their social media accounts. You know, most of them.
Some of that wisdom on how to handle it in your book.
Yeah, it is there.
I kind of remember I said it's wisdom undiluted. This is wisdom without sugar.
Okay.
So it came raw, you know. So they should be guided, properly guided, and because I believe that when they are well, they will use it for more important things.
Yes,
honestly,
than the
tremendous benefit to this.
Okay, that's really nice.
So can I get some of this wisdom? Like, what's some of the wisdom in the book? Like,
That's what we're sharing. That's what we're trying to share.
Yeah, no,
with you.
social media. Okay, I'm learning.
There's
learning.
also another point that was actually taken from the book, "Blossom Where You're Planted," which actually I think
Blossom
I read
where you're planted.
Yes, I read a bit about it, and actually it did make sense. Do you understand? Some people, I mean, even concerning the same social media issues, we're somewhere and we hope to be somewhere else because of what we're seeing and everything. Do you understand? So I wanted to ask: is this your first book?
Yes, this is my first book.
Okay, so do we have more in writing? Do we have more coming out?
Ooh, a lot more.
A lot more.
I'm telling you, a lot
So
more.
is this like volume 1?
This is like volume 1.
Okay.
I intend to, do the volume 2. I also have other books.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
speaking
it's on
of
the
social
pipeline.
media, I like what you did here. Social media,
Exactly.
societal obsession, constantly influencing and affecting lives, making entertainment distractingly interesting always.
Yes, I remember
That's the
that one.
acronym.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
super true.
Yeah.
That is super
Yeah,
true.
So I think this is actually something that is really needed. But then again, the problem is getting people to read.
So
the book.
basically, what is
how-
here is common sense.
It's common sense.
It's common sense, but it's worded in such a way that it's easier to understand. It's palatable.
And you even restricted it, if
It's
I may ask.
delicious.
Yeah, and you're like wisdom undiluted for youth. The truth is, some adults need this.
Yeah.
More
Exactly.
than, do you understand? And you understand the idea and the importance of getting them at grass level. Because if they grew up with this, you can't take it away from them.
Exactly.
But some adults actually need this. So I would advise you, please, your next book, remove the youth.
Wisdom Undiluted.
Wisdom undiluted.
Wisdom
2.0.
You know,
I'm
the
telling you.
wisdom nugget 1,
Yeah.
I talked about how wise mind manage emotion. This is getting our emotion to align with our trained mind.
Okay.
You get it? So most times we react based on what we've been feeding our emotion over time.
Very true.
If you should step on me, and what I know how to do best is to scream. That's how
That's
I'm
the
gonna.
first reaction.
That's how I'm gonna be handling such things. So when I'm kind of injured, I just
Yeah.
I just snap out
So you can train your
Yeah,
mind
so
to
you
deal
can-
with those
exactly.
situations differently.
differently.
I mean,
by
for you-
feeding your
your
mind,
mind
with the right
thing.
Yes.
Please, where can people reach you on social media?
Oh, the official underscore RoyalQueen at Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then on Twitter, RoyalQueen together.
Before we go,
Thank you.
please, one last question.
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
seem to have a lot of stuff up
there.
I want to
Where's
know
it all
some
from?
of you exactly. Like,
Okay.
what are books you read? Who are your role models and people you look up to?
Okay, I read a lot of motivational book. I try to cite it on my book.
Okay.
I read Joyce Meyer. I read this American international speaker. I read Kenneth Copeland.
Okay.
You know, a lot
Lots of
of great
them.
guys. You know,
Good,
so I
actually.
kind of I follow these guys and I follow what they do. So
That's good. So you have giveaways for us, of course.
I have giveaways.
Yes, you
There's
do.
something more I want to say.
Okay.
This book, we want it to be given out free to students, because most time when I go to schools and I tell them, okay, this is the book, and haven't heard what I have to say, they're like, until we can afford it. And especially
So the
because-
giveaways
so
for how many people? How many people do we have giveaways for?
three.
Three.
So we can actually give it away.
How can we win these giveaways?
How can we win this giveaways?
So
Okay, so we actually mentioned 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let's just mention it again. So one of the topics and chapters is blossom where you're planted, right?
Planted.
Another
Yeah.
one is knowing and living up to your values.
Yes.
Another one is being social media wise. So
Yeah.
3. So just mention those 3.
Any one of those
Any
three.
one of those 3. No, mention the 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I just read
Fastest
3
fingers.
again, exactly.
Fastest finger wins.
And fastest
Finger
on
wins.
social media
Yeah.
at Silverbird TV. Make sure you follow her.
Yeah.
Your Instagram is what
Let
again?
me give you a little
Share
expo.
underscore Royal Queen.
Social media wise. We'll be right back after this break,
After
guys.
this break.
Hit us
Alright.
up on our social media. That's at Silverbird TV with the hashtag today on STV. You
Yes.
could win one of these books. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you so much.